Welcome back to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, walking with purpose. And today I have another doozy for you folks here. I have another doozy for you. We're going to be discussing, are looks the only thing that matters to women? Are looks the only thing that matters to women? As I walk down this trail here, a woman is coming and she went on the upper path so I can have the lower path. But I'm just going to pull on over here and be respectful. See how respectful of the guy I am, even on my pre-recorded videos. I won't even edit this because I want to show you the beauty at the same time, right? But are looks the only thing that matters to women? I'm going to give you the short, quick answer. And if you want to leave right after I give it to you, here goes. No, looks are not the only thing that matters to women. And this is what a lot of guys nowadays don't understand and don't realize. Let me come up here because there are some people coming on the lower trail. Let's come on the upper trail here. I'll show you a perspective right when I pass these people that are coming here. Let me give you this perspective right here. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, there's been a lot of people hitting the trails lately. I mean, it's been 62, 63 degrees. I've been wearing my jacket, even though I could probably get away without wearing it because I've encountered a little bit of a cold. I don't have COVID or anything like that, but I have a little bit of a cold. Colds are still here, folks, independent of COVID, so just letting you know. Whew. That was a quick cyclist coming. So what matters to a woman? If looks are not the only thing that matters to a woman, what matters to a woman? Man, that sun is right in my eyes. And now all of a sudden I'm just getting a lot of people I'm running into on this trail. I think after work hours is when these trails start to get busier. I'm going to have to come and shoot these videos earlier on in the day. Anyway, so the first thing that matters to a woman is physical attraction, just like it does for a man, right? That's the first thing, physical attraction, right? If when you first meet someone there isn't a large rush or spark of physical attraction, sexual attraction within the first 3 seconds, and both the man and the woman don't feel it, and there's no touching or, there's no making out or something like that, doesn't mean you have to sleep with them, but if there's nothing happening, it'll never happen. If it doesn't happen within the first 3 seconds or so of seeing each other. I'm not saying you have to attack each other when you see each other, but you're going to look at each other and you're going to just know. And the guy will come and give you a hug if he's an assertive guy. If he's a good guy that's not socially awkward and, is outgoing, he'll give you a hug. And if you're feeling it, you will squeeze him tight when he gives you that hug to let him know that, hey, I'm really feeling you right now, right? So that's the very first thing that's important to a woman is the looks. Okay? So if the looks are not there, then nothing else matters, but that also doesn't mean that's the only thing that matters. Understand this. The looks do matter for both men and women. And attraction is different for every man and woman at an individual level. So I can't sit here and tell you what's attractive, to one person over the other, because everyone views attraction differently. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. We have our social stigma and our stereotypes and all that, but beauty's in the eye of the beholder, right? Two people are not going to know if they feel that large rush or spark of sexual attraction until they first lay eyes on each other, right? If that's there, what matters at that point? After that, if that's there, the women are looking to see, does this guy have his shit together? Okay? Is he financially stable? Is he emotionally stable? Most importantly, is he a secure guy or is he an insecure guy? Right? Women can tell very quickly if you're more than likely an insecure guy or a secure guy. A secure guy, when he meets you, is going to right away say, hey, I'm Eli, nice to meet you. Come here, let me give you a hug, right? An insecure guy is going to meet you, be a little bit shy and timid, and maybe say, oh, hey, I'm Eli. Oh, are you, let's say Beth, for example, just throwing out a random name out there, okay? No trolls, that's not the name of my woman, just so you know. Eli let one slip. Let's try to hunt down all the Beths in Northern California and see if we can hunt down Eli's woman and troll her. Sometimes you have to have a little fun. It's all good. It's all good. Keep it professional, respectful, and mature. I get it. So yeah, women are looking to see if you're secure, if you're financially and emotionally stable, and if you're mentally stable too, right? They're looking to see how much strength you have as a man emotionally, the most. Because women are emotional beings. They're also looking to see, can you live without them? Let me explain that. Why? Come over here. Let me see if I can show you this bird. Oh, that bird just took off. It's a black bird, I believe. Look at them. That's beautiful. Oh, folks, this is unbelievably beautiful out here. I just love the entire Bay Trail. All over the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm going to just start to do more and more videos from different parts of the Bay Trail, probably, or just different trails with mountain views and stuff like that. All right. What else are women looking for? They're looking to see, like I said a second ago, if you can live without them, right? Sometimes a woman may go on a date with you and she likes you and she won't, text you or call you for a few days, right? And at that point, what should you do if you're a guy? Okay, well, what I would typically do after a first date, I am seeing someone now, but what I would typically do when I was going on dates back in those days is after the date would end, I would send a text and just say, hey, had a great time. If you want to hang out sometime again, let me know. Good night. Sweet dreams. That's it. Nothing wrong with that, right? But here is the thing, right? You're going to know as a man if the woman is into you and if there's going to be a second date. You're going to know by the time the first date ends, because if there's no making out or some type of affection happening on the first date, it will never go to a second date. And if a woman's making out with you, right, she's not going to make out with you if she doesn't feel it for you. So there will be a second date. Now, you have to also be careful. There are some men and women that are playing the field, and some people are pretending to want a relationship just to get a one-night stand. You got to do your best to weed those out if that's not what you're seeking, and that's not what I teach. I try to help people as best as possible. Wow, that is one of those electric skateboards with an electric motor. Now, here's the thing. What benefit is that dude getting off of that electric skateboard? All he has to do is stand on it and steer it in the right direction. He doesn't have to propel it with his feet. Let me move over here. There's a lady that's coming in. She's talking on her phone. So I'm going to come down here for a second. Just show you. Look at the perspective from right here. Beautiful. All right. So here's the thing. If you went on a great first date, or you've been seeing a woman for a few weeks, and let's say that she doesn't reach out to you for a day or two, does that mean you should reach out to her? No. You want to let her come to you. Women that are totally into their man are going to chase their man. And the women out there that say, oh, we don't chase men, we let men chase us, those women are not dateable in my opinion. Women will naturally and biologically chase a man that they're 100% into, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. They will not be able to control their feelings. They will not be able to hold back. They will have that feeling like they can't wait to see their man again. They can't wait to talk with him by phone. They can't wait to text him. That's perfectly normal for a woman. And if a woman is saying otherwise, that's not a dateable woman, or that's a modern woman with modern rules that go against her biological nature. So, as a guy, in that situation, you basically just don't reach out to her until she gets back to you. Especially if it's early on in a relationship. If you've been together with someone for a year or two and that happens, then at that point there may be something wrong. You may want to reach out to her. But early on in the relationship, you have to understand, until the relationship turns into a commitment, which typically happens sometime between week 6 and week 12, which is a month and a half to 3 months after you start dating. Until that happens, you're not committed to each other. You're dating, right? And maybe you're dating exclusively, which if you really want it to turn into commitment, you should be dating exclusively, but some people early on are still dating other people. I only date one woman at a time, even during the 1.5 to 3 month honeymoon period before the decision is made if it's going to be exclusive or not. And you have to leave that decision to the woman. The woman is the one that needs to bring up and will bring up the relationship and the commitment. Typically at a month and a half, typically within 1.5 to 3 months of dating, if it gets to that point. So those are just some things that women are actually looking for. It's not just about the looks. A lot of you guys out there think it's all about the looks. Well, I will give you this. If the looks aren't there, nothing else will matter. But once the looks are there, that's not the only thing that matters, right? Okay? The looks are going to attract the person into your life. And their looks are going to attract you too, right? Okay? And for guys out there that say, oh, I thought women were more about status and this and that, right? Yes, they are. But in the modern world, because women are independent and they're making their own money, now they become pickier and choosier with looks too, because they're not dependent on a man for survival anymore. Back in the days, women would settle for an average looking man or a below average looking man as long as he was a good provider and a good person, right? But nowadays, simply because of the fact that women are making their own money and they're liberated, they're much more picky. And hey, I mean, honestly, it's frustrating to a certain extent, but can you blame women for being that way? Why should us men be allowed to be picky, but women can't be picky, right? So guys, it's more than just looks, but looks will get you in the door, but everything else I mentioned and how you handle it will keep you there. That's where I'm going to wrap up this video here today. I want to thank you all for taking the time to view this video. Another video is coming to this channel soon. Please like, share, subscribe, bang the bell, select notifications, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.